potatoes, corn.
Got spicy 2-day-old pork house.
Well, that doesn't help it either.
Seafood in it.
Let's call this meeting to order. Can we stand for the pledge of allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, first thing I'd like to point out is our fire exits. They are through this door to my left and the door through which we all came in today. Can we have a roll call attendance?
Member Spencer?
Present.
Member Sprata?
Present.
Member Menard?
Present.
Member Yarborough?
Present.
Acting Chairman Delaney?
Present. So I'd first like to announce that the application for the variance at 116 University Avenue has been withdrawn by the applicant, so we will not be hearing that today.
Good job.
Please take notice that the Zoning Board of Appeals of the Village of Depew will hold a public hearing on July 25th, 2024 at 7 p.m. in the council chambers of the Municipal Building, 85 Manitou Street, Depew, New York, to consider the application of Mary Ann C. Canty for the property located at 50 George Street, Depew, New York, 14043 of Chapter 260, Subset 260, 14B1H, to construct a concrete driveway 22 inches from the property line, asking relief of 14 inches from 3 feet property line requirement. A pre-board meeting will begin at 6:30 p.m. in the conference room of the Municipal Building, 85 Manitou Street, Depew, New York. Any and all persons interested in such application will be heard at this time.
Okay, please step forward, tell us your name and what you'd like to do, please.
My name is Mary Ann Canty. I'd like to do just what the lady said and have a variance on my driveway. There's a pre-existing concrete pad that I'm just trying to match partway down the driveway. I'm not looking to increase the apron at all, just partway back where it meets the front sidewalk so that I can park 2 cars next to each other on that part.
Okay.
I did get letters from 3 of my neighbors saying they have no objections. I don't know.
We'll take those, yes. Thank you very much. Did you approach other neighbors, or did you just approach?
Those are 2 across the street and the lady next door with the hedges, because I just found out last night that it would help to have letters. So those are the only 3 I could get to last night.
Just curious.
Yeah.
All right. Any questions from my fellow board members? Members, product?
Just one question, and I think you answered this when I came to visit. Is part of your driveway near the street, because there's no sidewalks in your area, is all crumbled up to concrete. That's going to be replaced
Yes,
along with
the whole driveway, the
Okay.
approach, all of it is going to be replaced, but just widened up to the point where it is.
Okay, just wanted to make sure of
Yes,
that.
yes.
Thank you.
Any questions, Member Menard?
None for me.
Member Yarborough? Member Spencer?
No, we spoke on anything.
Nothing.
Letters.
Any questions, comments, concerns from code on this?
Nope. Pretty straightforward.
Questions, comments, concerns from legal?
We'll just constructively note, can I see these real quick?
Yeah.
They're letters of support from the resident at 71 George Street, 75 George Street, and 46 George Street.
Yes.
And as the applicant stated, these are the 2 neighbors across the street and the neighbor next door.
Right.
I already have some. Any public comments or questions on this?
Oh, yeah. Good job.
All right, so with that, I'm going to read the 6 criteria for an area variance in New York State that filled out as part of your packet. And I'm going to read the questions and your answers to them. Number 1, will an undesirable change be produced in the character of the neighborhood or detriment to nearby properties be created by the granting of the area variance? You wrote no. There's a pre-existing area of concrete that has been in existence since the 70s and 80s or 80s with no issues. Okay, that's true. Number 2, can the benefits sought by you, the applicant, be achieved by some other method other than an area variance? You wrote no. I am looking to widen part of the driveway to match already pre-existing concrete. And that's true. Third, is the requested area variance substantial? You wrote 14-inch variance requested for 33 feet along a hedge line. So it's 14 inches wide, 33 feet long.
No, I'm sorry.
No.
They're requesting 14 inches of relief from pretty much the front yard, or the front setback of the house to the backyard. So it's not directly up front. It's got
So
your
it's really
apron
only
and-
14 inches of variance.
Yes,
Okay.
from the 3 feet, yes, they're
Which
taking
is not
14 inches.
substantial. Very good. Fourth, will the proposed area variance have an adverse effect or impact the physical or environmental conditions in the neighborhood or district? You wrote no. There is already a pre-existing section that has been in existence for 40 to 50 years with no issue. And that's true. Fifth, is the alleged difficulty self-created, which consideration shall be relevant to the decision of the Zoning Board of Appeals, but not necessarily preclude the granting of the requested area variance? You wrote no. Pre-existing area has been in place since the 70s or 80s, and no complaints have been made. This would just be a continuation of the area running along hedges on the property. And that's true. 6 is what is the minimum area variance deemed necessary and adequate? And you wrote 14 inches, which is true. All right, so with that, one of my fellow members would like to put forth a motion to grant or deny this variance.
I'll make a motion to grant.
Motion to grant by member Yarbrough. Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
Seconded by member Sprata. A roll call vote, please.
Member Spencer?
Yes.
Member Sprata?
Yes.
Member Menard?
Yes.
Member Yarborough?
Yes.
Acting Chairman Delaney?
Yes.
That is 5 yes, 0 no. Variance approved.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here's your letters.
Enjoy your
Thank you.
driveway.
I wasn't sure if you needed to keep them up.
Nope.
You don't have to stick around for that.
Please take notice that the Zoning Board of Appeals of the Village of Depew will hold a public hearing on July 25th, 2024 at 7 p.m. in the council chambers of the municipal building, 85 Manitou Street, Depew, New York, to consider the application of Anne Marie Beamish for the property located at 30 Lincoln Street, Depew, New York, 14043 of Chapter 260, subset 260-23B2, to construct a covered concrete patio 1.5 feet from property line, asking relief of 3.5 feet from 5-foot property line requirement. A pre-board meeting will begin at 6:30 p.m. in the conference room of the municipal building, 85 Manitou Street, Depew, New York. Any and all persons interested in such application will be heard at this time.
Okay, please step forward. Tell us your name and tell us what you'd like to do. Up.
Hi, my name is Anne Marie Beamish.
And I'm John Grahowski.
He's my contractor.
Excellent.
So he can answer any questions for you. We're just looking to put on a covered patio out back. Short and sweet.
Okay. Questions from my fellow board members? Member Sprata?
As I understand, when I talked to you, there was a patio out the back that collapsed with the winter snowstorm a couple of years ago, was it?
Yeah,
And you just want to replace it and make it a little bit bigger?
yes.
Okay, that's about all that I have.
Member Menard?
No questions.
Member Yarborough? Spencer?
No questions.
No questions.
Any questions, comments, concerns from code?
Nope, we've already discussed it with them. They know what they have to do on our end. We're good.
Questions, comments, concerns from legal?
No.
Any public comment?
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, we are streaming.
Yeah, we are. All right, so with that, excuse me. I'm going to read the 6 criteria for an area variance as part of the package filled out, the questions and the answers to them. Number 1, will an undesirable change be produced in the character of the neighborhood or a detriment to nearby properties be created by granting of the area variance? You wrote no, and that's true. Second, can the benefits sought by you, the applicant, be achieved by some other method other than an area variance? You wrote no, and that's accurate. Third, is the requested area variance substantial? You wrote no, I would also say no. Fourth, will the proposed area variance have an adverse effect or impact to physical or environmental conditions in the neighborhood or district? You wrote no, can't be seen from right of way. Okay, and that's true though. Fifth is the alleged difficulty self-created, which consideration shall be relevant to the decision of the zoning board of appeals, but not necessarily preclude the granting of the requested area variance. And you wrote yes, and that's true. Sixth, what is the minimum area variance deemed necessary and adequate? You wrote 3.5 feet of relief, I think is what I'll say. That's true, right?
Yep.
Okay. So with that, would one of my fellow board members like to put forth a motion to grant or deny this variance as presented?
Make a motion to grant the motion as presented.
Motion made by member Menard. Second?
I'll second the motion.
Seconded by member Spencer. Roll call vote, please.
Member Spencer?
Yes.
Member Sprata?
Yes.
Member Menard?
Yes.
Member Yarborough?
Yes.
Acting Chairman Delaney?
Yes.
It's 5 yes, 0 no, variance approved.
Congratulations.
Thank you very
Thank you very much, appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Motion to close the hearing?
Make a motion to close the hearing.
Motion by member
Second.
Menard, seconded by member Spencer. All in favor, say aye.
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 Hearing's closed.
It's starting to get ridiculous. We gotta.
feel like we get better
Since you don't want to go
Did a whole deck in there?
You see that? $19,000.
What's wrong?
Prices lower. Not to-